What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Parker's POV, where today we're going to be taking a look at this 2024 Bean trailer. This is the Mean Bean edition. This is a recent trade-in that we brought in, and it is super clean. The previous owner hardly used the thing. I think he took it out for like 1 week is what he told me. Used it one time, decided that it wasn't for him. He was an older guy in his 70s, wanted something a little bit bigger, a little bit more comfortable, something he could stand in with a bathroom. So hardly been used. He waited about 6 months to receive it. He custom ordered it. I'm going to walk through it with you. I'm specifically making this for a customer of mine. Her name is Kristen, just so they can gauge the condition of this unit in case they are interested. So Kristen, if you're watching, hope this helps. But anyway, back to the walkthrough. So we're going to start here on the driver's side of the unit and work our way around. And we're not going to get too technical in this video. I'm just going to try to show all angles of the trailer and what's included on this model. And if there's a lot of background noise, I apologize. I am off a main road right now. There's tons of cars passing by, so hopefully you can look past that. But Mean Bean, pretty cool little trailer, guys. I like the color. It's obviously a kind of a pastel-y green color, and then it's got a white fiberglass roof. And I'll show you more of that here shortly. So you're going to have an entry door on both sides of the unit here. Pretty straightforward. They are lockable. They're going to have a door catch here. And then they've got these cool windows. Actually, I'll show you this. You've also got a screen door, which is nice. But they've got these cool windows that you can, see if I can do this one-handed, maybe not. There you go. So you can actually move these around to let a little bit of light in, which I've never seen anybody else do that, but pretty cool. The windows are going to be a dual pane acrylic. They do open up, and they do insulate pretty well. Now, these Bean trailers are manufactured in Utah, I believe, and they're supposed to be like a retail order only type deal, so they're all custom made. You pick your options sort of thing. But this is going to have Wild Peak AT tires on it. Very, very nice tires. And like I said, tons and tons of tread on this thing since the guy hardly ever used it. And then you'll have some pretty rugged fenders here. The only thing I don't know is if these are weight bearing, like if you can actually stand on them. I probably wouldn't because I'm a pretty heavy guy myself, but very, very rugged. And then you're going to have this kind of rhino lining coating on both the fenders and this piece that goes around the body. Now, the cool thing about these little teardrop trailers is because of their rounded nature, they're not only aerodynamic, but the one-piece roof doesn't allow any water to pool up on top because it's rounded like that. You do get manual jacks on this thing, so these just tilt down at a 90 degree and then you hand crank them. Pretty straightforward. That's very important for a single axle trailer as it's going to make it more stable. And then you do have a 15 amp power plug here, so you can plug in just an extension cord if you need shore power. So this tiny of a trailer doesn't really need a 30 amp connection like you'll see on other RVs. All your docking ports are going to be on this side of the unit here. You've got a spray port there where you can hook a hose up to it and access your fresh water. That's just going to be the exhaust for your furnace. And then you've got a drain plug here, and your freshwater fill is what that looks like there. 2 propane quick connects down underneath here. Let's see, maybe I'll go to this side. So really nice. One of those is going to be used for your pull-out 2-burner stove here. But the other one, you could bring a little Camp Chef or Blackstone griddle or something and plug into the other one. So plenty of options as far as cooking goes. Let's take a look at this rear galley kitchen. Really like the design. They've got this pretty heavy-duty fiberglass rear cover or whatever you want to call it that is assisted with these nice heavy-duty gas struts. Nice little paper towel holder up top here, nice and convenient. All stainless hardware as far as the countertop's concerned, the stove. And then this one is optioned with the IceCo 12-volt refrigerator. And these are nice because you can use them as a freezer or a refrigerator. Looks like we got some accessories and goodies in there. Awesome. And then the slide that they put these on top of is, I believe it's a 500-pound slide. so it can hold quite a bit of weight. So pretty cool. This one is optioned with a 200-pound, 2-inch receiver on the rear in case you want to mount bikes or something to the back of this thing. And then you're going to have a little bit of storage underneath your sink area here. Speaking of sink, nice little recessed stainless steel sink with stainless hardware. You'll have 110 outlets on both sides. So one there, and then I don't know what this is, so we're not going to mess with that. I'm not totally sure what that is. Storage here, and then you've got these nice bins that can slide out, and then this can slide shut. And then let's see what we got going on this side here. So it's kind of the same thing. I like the design here because you can lock these latches so that these don't move while you're driving around. So if you've got plates and items in here, they're not going to fly everywhere. You do get some 12-volt, or a 12-volt plug, I should say, next to your 110s on this side. And then you got this nice little LED accent light that goes across the top here. You can change the coloring of that light by just swiping your finger on this little panel here. And then you've got another control panel here to turn the lights on and off. So pretty cool. That is the rear galley kitchen. Now heading over to the passenger side, we're going to have our full size spare tire mounted on the side. So again, that is going to be a Falcon Wild Peak tire. There's another manual jack on this side, and then check it out, a third propane quick connect. So tons of things you can hook up to the back of this thing for cooking outdoors. Same situation there. Now I believe, let's see if I can get down low here. Yeah, it looks to me like, yeah, this is a torsion axle setup. So although it's not a true independent suspension, it's about as close as you can get without getting just a typical solid axle trailer. So these will have a good amount of articulation if you do like to off-road it a little bit. Okay, so you'll get a little camp light up top, just an amber colored light. That's nice because the amber color won't attract as many bugs. And then you've got the main cabin here. So it'll come with this pretty plush mattress here. Sorry, it's a little dirty. We have not cleaned this unit. But yeah, nice little mattress here with some cushions so you can kind of lay back and lounge in here if you had to, if the weather was really bad. Now, as we poke our head inside, we do have some storage in here. So this is actually going to be the same storage that you have access to on the back side where your kitchen sits. So you can access all that stuff from inside, which is pretty unique. You'll have some overhead storage up top, and these all kind of lock so that they don't move. Ooh, just bonked my head. Max air fan up top. So no AC on these units. However, that little fan will move a ton of air through this little cabin if you just crack a couple windows. So very, very nice. And that runs off 12 volts, so no need to worry there. All right, let's see here. Coming over here, this is where we're going to have a couple things. We've got our solar controller. We've got our converter box, 110 outlets, more 12 volt and USB ports. And then you do get a CO2 detector in this unit as well. So hopefully you can see all that okay. I'm going to lift this mattress up real quick just to show you. You do get this little additional storage underneath the bed, which is kind of hidden. Some people forget about that. Very nice. And then there's a nice little windshield on the front. Now it is covered with the solar panel, but it is going to let in a little bit of light. And then more overhead storage above, up top here. We'll have a couple places to hang things, maybe put your devices at night. And then I'm guessing this is, yeah, a cup holder. So that opens up. Sorry, I didn't have it in frame there, but that's a little cup holder you can fold out if you wanted to put your coffee or something in here. This controller on the wall, that's what controls your max air fan above. And then these are your lighting controls next to the keys here. Same thing on the other side. And that's pretty much the gist of it, guys. These windows do open I don't know if I'm going to be able to demo this very well. Let's try it. So, a couple things. So you've got a bug screen here. You've got a blackout screen. And if you flip these 4 latches, or excuse me, 3 latches, you gotta be kind of careful how you do it. There you go. So it's got a couple different positions that you can lock the window open at, and these windows are nice because you can open this window, and even if it's raining outside, no water is going to get inside the unit. So multi-purpose windows, love to see it. Now let's check out the storage on the front of the unit real quick. So on this side, this is just storage. And it's all aluminum in here, so pretty well built. And then you get a MOLLE panel on the door. Tons and tons of accessories you can mount on these things, like first aid kits and all sorts of things. This trailer does come with a caster wheel for the front if you wanted to wheel it around, or this little foot here that's currently installed. Really like the rhino lining they do on this front tongue box, because this thing can take a beating, especially if your vehicle is spitting rocks and things up. The panel here is kind of got a curved design to it, which I'm sure just helps with the overall, not only aesthetic, but functionality of the aerodynamic side of the trailer. And then coming over this way, here's your propane tank up front. Manual tongue jack on this unit. It does have a 7-way connector here, your safety chains, breakaway, and this is a 2-inch coupler, so you'll need a 2-inch ball to operate this trailer. And you can, well, before I say that, just know that this is welded, but, oh wait, just kidding. There's a pin here, so you can actually take this pin out, remove this whole piece, and then you could install a articulating hitch down the road if you wanted to. Looks like we've got a little propane connection on the front as well. So, man, this thing has so many propane quick connects. Battery disconnect switch here. That's super nice if you're storing the unit for any extended period of time. You just hit that switch, it'll cut the power to the whole trailer. Speaking of batteries, this is going to come with one of the nicest lithium batteries you can get today. This is a Lion Energy, I believe is the brand, but super high-end lithium battery on this sucker. And then that's your breakaway system mounted in there next to it. So very, very cool. Your solar controller's in here as well. That's what that blue box is. And then again, more MOLLE panels for adding accessories and what have you. I'll try to show the undercarriage here. Hopefully the camera picks this up okay. But that's the underside of the trailer. Now, I know I had mentioned this to you, Kristen, but this trailer has not been gone through. We have not cleaned it. We have not done anything to it. So try to look at it and just understand that, I guess, going into it. But we do run these through service. We do get them cleaned up. We do fix anything that needs fixing on them. And then being that you aren't local to Boise, we are a part of what's called Route 66, which is one of the largest, in fact, it is the largest RV dealer network in the country and Canada. So as long as you take it to a Route 66 dealer, wherever you are, they will treat you like an existing customer, which is pretty cool. There's usually several dealerships per state that are part of that network. So anyway, hope this video helps. If you have any questions at all, let me know in the comment section down below. And thanks for watching.